Hello everyone, it's me again, Slay99, aka No Brain. Welcome to another Star Wars Destiny video. This time, I said screw that Qui-Gon Finn deck, let's try something else. So, one thing I've been wanting to do is get back to my Qui-Gon Trooper deck, and as we can see, I added some new cards. I added Rearm and It's a Trap. A YouTube commenter suggested that maybe I should try doing this full aggro, see how that goes. Because you got stuff like It's a Trap that with just one pistol can immediately do 6 damage, which is well, that's extremely effective for just a 1 cost, right? So that's very effective there. Then you've got Rearm, so you can get some of these stuff out cheaper, and you've got Defensive Stance, which well, I already had defensive stance in, but whatever. So I took out Black One, I took out Launch Bear, I took out Patience, so much as it pains me to do, I took out Scout, and I included, like, It's a Trap, Rearm, Holdout Blaster, going for a bit more of an aggro strategy. Then, wouldn't you know it, I get paired up against a Darth Vader Java deck, where I'm like, shit, well, now I really wish I had my Patience and my Scouts and my other things, because instead of It's a Trap, which is going to be worthless this match, probably. So that's great. So I'm just going to toss the Issa Trap for now, do the defensive stance. I'll keep the survival gear, the rearm, and the blaster pistol. That's a good what I can get out for the start. And I'll do this. Alright, so let's roll here. The aim of this is to just always do a lot of damage. I rid of this trap and I've got a deflect there, so that's worthless. Fortunately, I don't run dodge. Okay, he definitely won that. Definitely won that. So yeah, I've got quite a few things here that aren't going to work so well because of the villain hate. He took his battlefield. Took my battlefield. That is very interesting. Very, very interesting. So the question is, does a Vader Jabba want to kill me or not? Do I go with the survival gear or do I go with the blast pistol as my first starting thing? I think I'll go with the survival gear starting. Maybe discard the blast pistol to reroll and then later put that back in with rearm. That's what I'm gonna do at the start here. I'm just gonna lay my survival gear on Qui-Gon. Yeah. Gonna immediately start rolling out Java, fair enough. Alright, so this deck of his is all about discarding. Can also, okay, cool. So he got a Disrupt there. He's gonna re-roll that because I don't have any resources left. He got a Focus, alright. So the Vader here, when he uses his ability, he'll discard a card from me, he'll discard the Blast Pistol, and then I'll rearm it. That sounds good to me, so I'll just roll out the Qui-Gon right here. Very nice and early start here. Let's see what I get. 2 melee, that is really not very good, considering what I could have got on this on these rolls, but whatever. So the question is, do I kill Vader or Jabba first? They both have 13 health at this point. Vader does a lot more of the damage. The Vader is more likely to have the Force powers on him, etc., etc. But Jabba has the Disrupt and the discards. He does no damage on his own. So I don't know. Difficult choice. I'll roll out one of the troopers. I've got no need to Guardian yet this early in the game. 1 range damage. Okay, so that 1 range damage isn't awful, but I would have liked to have seen a 2 range damage or a resource instead. But you know. Okay, he's going to immediately put Force Choke on Vader. He's going to pay for it, so I'm going to probably be going after the Vader here instead of the Java. I think I'll discard the Deflect and reroll. Do I just throw in the melee now and then be like, okay, get rearm on the blast pistol and just accept what I've got this early? It's not a lot. I did not roll very well, but it saves me a bit of action economy. Then again, rearm and placing the blast pistol is expensive in terms of action economy, so I think I will just discard the deflect. It's very unlikely I'm going to get to use it and reroll these dice. Okay, I got focus, a melee, and a 2 range damage. Alright, that's a bit better. I can focus the Qui-Gon to a 2 melee, and then I've got 4 melee damage. Or alternatively, I can focus this blaster pistol dice that I'll end up getting when Vader does his discard. And the focus also stays there for the force choke when he turns my thing to a blank. Okay, he got a 3 melee damage there. I'm not going to disrupt that in any way, so I'll play a rearm to put the blast pistol onto this trooper. There we go. He's probably going to put 3 melee into said trooper as a result, but I'm okay with that. Focus. He's going to focus the force choke. Yeah, Alright. I'll roll this trooper out. Not gonna use the Guardian, because I'll let him resolve it himself. Okay, I got 2 ranged. There we go. So it's looking like I'm probably gonna end up doing about 5 damage this turn. I'll toss that all into Vader. Sounds good to me. Okay. Turns that to a blank, deals 1 damage to the trooper. That's fine by me, because I don't see why he wouldn't have done that to this die instead, I guess. Because, well, then again, if he has a he doesn't like you, he can do that. So I'll focus the trooper to the 2 range damage here instead. But the thing is, you generally want to be doing the damage to the same character, and he clearly would rather kill this rebel trooper than this rebel trooper because it has the blaster pistol on him, right? Feel your anger. Okay, so that's what he's gonna do with that. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I've got 1 more reroll if I want to try and reroll to get this 2 range damage working. Got that 2 in 6 chance. Qui-Gon did not roll very well either, so I can do this. It does use up my It's a Trap if I wanted to It's a Trap for resources at some point, but I don't think I want to, so let's discard the It's a Trap here. Fortunately, I have used up all the cards in my hand, and his main way of killing me is going to be Mill, and that was bad. So I did absolutely nothing on my first turn, really. That's bad. That's very bad. But hey, at the same time, though, he did use a Feel Your Anger for 1. So that's fine. I'm gonna claim the shield so I get the first turn next turn. I do have Duggins in my deck and stuff after all, so there we are. Well, that was a pretty awful first turn in the end, because he just had the good mitigations. But, oh well. Okay, I can get a Holdout Blaster out, I could get a Promotion out. So those are good cards. Should probably, flip all my guys back. Field Medic to heal, of course. Do I just put a Blast Pistol onto Qui-Gon? Or do I just roll out Qui-Gon first? I think I'm okay with putting the Blast Pistol on Qui-Gon here, actually. Even though he has taken the most damage, really. But yeah, I'd rather him put all the damage on one guy and then Guardian spread it out a bit later. So yeah, I'll put a Blast Pistol on right now. And see what he does. Oof, double disrupts. Oh god, still double disrupts. Okay. Well, if I want to spend my resource on promotion here, I can do. Or I can just roll out Qui-Gon and then have him use up one of those 2 Jabba dice. Rather than him re-rolling both of them. I think, honestly, trading 1 resource to prevent the 2 disrupt is better here for me. So that's what I'll do. Because the Java dice can be re-rolled into something useful. Alright, I got 1 shield, 1 range damage, and a 2 shield. That's fine by me. That's 3 shields. Going to be able to use 2 of them as damage if I wanted to. Or triple defend a rebel trooper who guardians a Vader 3 dice. Okay, so he's just going to electroshock that. Fair enough, fair enough. The other thing about, of course, killing Vader is that he'll lose his deflects. Yeah, I'll roll out this trooper now. Of course, he electroshocked the not range damage, so these can be pluses and they'll be still good. See, there's a +1. At this point, I've got 4 damage on the board in terms of dice. Thinking of replacing for a Force Throw, probably. Oh, for a Vader's for a Kylo Saber. Okay. All right. Well, that's a bit scary, and by a bit, I mean extremely. I think I just play the promotion here, though. Field Medic would be very nice to have against this Darth Vader Kylo Saber. That's going to be very scary coming out here. But I'll promote. I'll draw a card with it. Get another promotion. Okay. Drawing the card is potentially a bit scary because of their mill, but did he just? Okay. All right. So he's going to be rolling out Vader. If he remembers to, yeah, he does remember to activate the ability. What do I discard here? Yeah, I'll discard the other promotion, even though it's a nice upgrade card. I have quite a lot of upgrades here. Did not manage to get the melee. He got another set of disrupt. All right. I want to keep this trooper not rolling to prevent the to be able to pull that melee damage off if it happens. So I think I'll just take the 2 shields and ping into Vader too. Alright, so what does he discard to reroll here? Clearly it's going to have to be something, because wow, that is a really bad roll he's got. Okay, he discards the Immobilize, good to know. Alright, he ended up with the 2 discard there, the 2 melee there, and the 3 melee with a resource. So I can pull off that 2 melee there. But he did just get a resource from Jabba, so if I pull off that 2 melee, then 3 melee gets done, and then this character's on 1 HP as a result. Not focused, though. Did not roll a focus. Alternatively, that's 5 that'll be going into Qui-Gon. Can I afford that? I think I can, so I'll just roll the trooper here. Another shield, okay. Okay, I lost the field medic and the riposte. The riposte is very annoying to lose. The field medic was also very annoying to lose, but I kept the holdout blaster. Which is interesting. I can discard that to try and do something here. These rolls are not very good, but I think I'll just accept the rolls that were given to me here. So let's do 2 into Vader. Guess the resource is going to be able to do 5 into somebody. Shield for 1 more into Vader. Okay, cool. So I get 4 there. Alright, so at this point, Qui-Gon has, like... Oops. he lost the die, the Vader die. Alright, so at this point, Qui-Gon has 4 HP, which is a scarily low amount in general. But I do have Rebel Troopers here for this. And there's a dug-in, and there's another riposte. Alright, so Vader has not that much health left. I could potentially riposte and kill the Vader before too long. If I want to replace the survival gear with the holdout blaster because of Qui-Gon's redeploy, I should decide to do that now, basically. I think I will. I think I will do that. I'll discard the survival gear to play the holdout blaster. As much as that pains me because it is a shield that I'm losing, it does have the ambush and the redeploy. I could get potentially something off of it. I could not, unfortunately, get quite as much off as I would have liked, but I do still get to do 2 damage to Vader if I do this. And that puts him on to 6. Alright, toss out the force training. Qui-Gon might die to this. Okay, I guess the 3 melee and the 1 shield. 3 melee is definitely not enough to kill my Qui-Gon. Do I want to pull that off with a Guardian on somebody else? I think I do. I think I want to keep this a bit difficult for him to hit, so that's all I'll do. I'll get the trooper here. I'll take the 3, and I'll roll him out. Okay, a shield and a resource. Okay, well, that's going to be 3 damage I can do to the Vader at least. 3 more damage would put Vader at... come on, Game Slayer. Maths. 5. I don't think I care about pulling any more damage off, so I can just play this Rebel Trooper if I want to. I could play another survival gear. Could have played that force training on the Rebel Trooper after all, but it doesn't seem quite so smart when the Qui-Gon's nearish to death. And that's what I'll do. Play a survival gear on this trooper here. At this point, I have a lot of upgrades. They're spread out heavily, so they're quite resistant to the single target damage that this guy's pulling out. But he can still focus to a 3 melee and do a lot here. And he just rolled the 4 discard, which is terrifying because that loses my dug in and my riposte. Now I could discard to reroll right now, or I could just force him to use the 2 discard. Rerolling has a decent chance of getting me more, but not a great chance. The Holdout Blaster would be a good card to reroll. Other than that, not really. So I think I just take the resource and see if he wants to actually hit me with the 2 discard. He does. I lost the dug-in and the riposte. Then I get to roll out this trooper and see what we get. Right now, I have lost in 3 turns 15 cards. That's not great. Okay, I got 3 range damage there. I got 2 shield there. So I'm gonna be on a lot of shields as a result of this. Wish I had riposte for the kill. His game plan is definitely gonna have to be to mill me at this point. That's 4 into Vader, and I'm up to 3 shields. All right, Vader's on 4, and I'm gonna be able to do 3 this turn. Unless I claim the battlefield, in which case I'm able to do 4. But I don't think he'll let me claim the battlefield. I think he's gonna be able to claim the battlefield this turn instead of me. Okay. Well, this would actually stop me from killing him by claiming the battlefield as well, because I no longer have the shield in order to do the ability off of. So at this point, Vader's going to be on 1. And he gets to claim, so if Vader can be on 2 with the Echo Base if he wants. At this point, I'm running out of cards, so I'm going to have to be very sparing with the rest of the cards I claim. Alright, I have no turns, so that's me done. And he gets the first move to roll out the Vader right now. I got an IQA, which is interesting. I got a Field Medic, which can help heal both my flanks. The second Holdout Blaster. I think wise, I'm not going to need the Field Medic. I'm not going to need to heal ever. He rolled the double disrupt and the +3 melee, which is not 3 damage, which is good for me. All right, so who's the most likely to roll damage enough to kill here? Qui-Gon can roll damage, but he's not. He's got both the upgrades on him, but well, if I put the holdout blaster on Qui-Gon, then he'll definitely have a good chance of getting the kill. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll stick the holdout blaster onto Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon now has a really good chance of getting the kill because of this ambush. And he rolls the 4 range damage, but Vader can disrupt me for that resource in order to prevent this. Now, slower wise, which trooper? This trooper has an extra 1 in 6 of getting something for the range damage, but this trooper has 2 cards with a focus side, and then he has melee side and shield sides. Yeah, okay. I'll probably roll this trooper instead. I haven't disconnected, he's just, okay, he's just deciding taking more. Wonder if he's not realized that he can disrupt that 2 resource. Of course, if he does do the disrupt, then he is 110% not going to be able to kill my characters this turn. But of course he's going to anyway. If he doesn't disrupt, he loses the dice anyway because of the Qui-Gon kill. He hasn't said anything. You're thinking of Holdout Ray. I use the ambush to roll Qui-Gon. Alternatively, he has like an electroshock or something. He doesn't like you, okay. Alright, well if he'd have resolved that, I would have had trouble anyway, but okay, sure, whatever. Roll out this trooper, see if I can get enough for the kill. Okay, I didn't, I got 2 resources, yay. The yay was half sarcastic, but because I'll be able to get the IQA out as a result of this. A gaffy stick now coming out on Jabba, interesting, interesting. Yeah, I'll claim both of these. Everyone's going to be that I am running very low on cards at this point. Two resources, Gaffy 6 special, which will allow him to do 3 damage from the 3 melee if he wants. I can flank that, but that does cost me my resource and another thing. It does cost me my resource to flank, so I'll take the shield, the single shield here, which will make Qui-Gon live. Yeah, because it's not unblockable, so. Wait, I didn't need to take the shield, he would have lived anyway, because it would have been 10, not 11. Wow, my mathematics. Not the greatest. Alright, and finally let's put the IQA on this guy now. The reason I didn't want to put IQA on this trooper straight up because the gaffy stick would put this guy to 1. But now a situation where he's going to focus into the 2 discard, I assume. No, into the special. Okay, interesting. Well, I'll keep both of these then. I'm allowed to. I'll roll this out. Come on, range damage. Did not get a range damage. Oh my god. You see, this is why you need to have focused into... Okay, this is why I would have focused into the 2 discard, because now I can actually discard to reroll, which I desperately need to do. Now, you can put that into anyway. You might put it into, you know, Qui-Gon. Okay, no resolve. Alright, let's discard the flank here. Let's reroll not these 2. Well, actually, yeah, not those 2, but everything else. Come on, you need a range damage. Hey, I got a range damage. The range damage belongs to this character. Now I'm gonna have to discard my other goddamn card and do another reroll and try for range damage again. That's Qui-Gon's blaster. Okay, Qui-Gon now goes to 1 HP. So the shield was important after all. Well, I can discard the last card from my hand. It hurts to discard the very last card from my hand, but I can do that to do some rerolls here, try and get some more damage out, because I really need to. It really hurts, but I really need to. I really need to. Oh my god, no damage. Well, that's annoying. I'll claim the Echo Base. Put shield on Qui-Gon. That's very annoying that I did not get any range. I should have been re-rolling the Holdout Blaster, I think, because the Holdout Blaster still had another 1 in 6 chance. The problem is, the IQA only has a 1 in 6. The DH-17 has a 1 in 6, although it also had a 1 in 6 of just giving the 2 unblockable damage straight up. And then the Rebel Trooper has a 2 in 6 of getting range damage. Okay, any backup muscles to kill the Qui-Gon? Yeah. Boop, boop. Qui-Gon is defeated. Ah shit, I just deleted dice. And these 2 Rebel Troopers, each one of them doesn't have that much health, so. And I'm also down to only 5 cards left. Double anticipate. I've got the Ace Trap, which will be something. But let's just roll out this Rebel Trooper. Let's just try and get enough damage to kill the Vader. And then I've got an entire Jabba to deal with still. Okay, there's the special, which does kill the Vader. I do have another riposte in this deck for the Yale 3. It's going to be very hard to kill this Jabba in 2 turns. What's he getting rid of for this? What's he choosing? Flamethrower, okay. Alright, so this is actually a very heavy damage deck. Alright. Let's resolve that to kill off the Vader. That stops the Vader from activating, so I have to discard a card. So that slows down the mill a bit. Jabba's going to turn up now, though, and this flamethrower is going to hurt. That's 4 damage right there. Need to mitigate some of that at least. I can Guardian with the other trooper. The Gaffy Stick then still goes to a 2 damage from the focus. But it might be worth it still. I think it's still worth it. So let's do the trooper here. Let's take that 2. Let's roll out this guy, see what he gets, see if we can get some damage on the field here. Okay, I got a 1 ranged. Not great. I have a lot of resources here. This turn I have so many resources, it's untrue. I don't want any resources at all, so. Problem is I don't have Qui-Gon anymore, so I can't do damage with the shield sides anymore. Again, he doesn't like you. This to remove the 2 shield. Alright. Okay. I discard to reroll. I think I have to. I think I have to. Alright, that's a bit better. 1 range damage than 2 range damage. Okay, he's going to deflect. He can't. No Vader. Can't do it. It's the Spar Blue, mate. Dodge costs 2 resources. Gonna reroll? Okay. Well, this is 2 discard to improve the, killing. Can't really afford to not have that. I can't afford to play these cards really because I've got so few left in my deck at this point. So I can focus this to the +2 side. Yeah, yep. Lost an anticipate and the other dug in. Okay, the riposte is not necessarily going to be all that useful anymore. Let's resolve the 6. Alright, so Jabba has taken some damage now. Let's see. I'm not gonna... Okay. Let's take the blaster shield here. Gonna put it into this guy. Alright. Putting it into that guy, I have a potential riposte. I can do a riposte for 2 if I claim the battlefield in favor and put it on that guy. So I think that's what I'll do. Okay. Not your turn. No ace in the hole, flamethrower. Okay. That's what I'm worried about. Did not get it, but I got 2 sets of defensive stance. Okay. That's the thing, I guess. Okay, well, I'll roll this trooper out right now because he... Well, no, actually, the trooper's going to die to backup muscle, basically, no matter what, so there's no point rolling him out. I did not draw my other first field medic. Oh, no, I'd used both my field medics, hadn't I? No, I only see... Yeah, I see both my field medics, yeah. So this guy, it was a mistake to... Well, it was a mistake to not shield. Well, whoever I didn't shield was going to die, so... It's not a mistake, but it's one of those things that's just, well... If he can die whenever, I should probably IQA. I don't really care about resources so much this time anymore, so I can IQA this blast pistol. Because the other thing is I can let this trooper die, put the holdout blaster in, and then it's 1 less. But I'm going to keep this rebel trooper potentially if I want a guardian. He dies to the backup muscle, you see, otherwise. So okay, the 4 disrupt is annoying, but he got basically nothing else. So okay, and you rerolled that. So I could play anticipate here and use up his entire turn to kill the trooper off. That's what I'll do. I'll anticipate. Forces him to resolve all of his dice. So he did get something for the holocron. Okay. Got a force throw. He gets to throw that in if he wants to discard a resource for it. Okay, got a blank. Good. Okay. Puts the 2 melee into this trooper. And then all of those go away. Yeah. Alright. That was a bit of damage control. I think that worked out. Rebel Trooper's now going to roll in. Backup muscle is probably... I don't want this dice. I knew there was 1 dice too many. Okay, that was a terrible roll. That was a god-awful roll. G. There we go. That was a god-awful roll, so let's discard and re-roll all of it. +3 and a +2, that's not terrible. But it's not good enough either. I have a 2 and 6 on each discard for this. Let's just go for the damage here. Let's just go for the damage. Fuck, okay. Well, let's... I should have probably kept that for the riposte, for the riposte. Let's just put 2 into here. And do I discard the last card to just... I've got a very low chance of actually doing damage here, but let's do it. Let's discard. Let's reroll all of it. Discard, so I get a resource and a shield. Yay. I've got 2 cards left, so I'm probably going to die to mill here. Probably. It's a deflect and a rearm. Did I have a second riposte? What happened to that? Did I... Oh, I lost both ripostes? Oh, okay. Well, rearm can get me whatever I want, but I don't have anything I want from the rearm, and the deflect is worthless. So it's a case where I'm running completely out of resources at this point. If I'd rolled better, I would have won this, but it's difficult to roll that well. You didn't roll that one. Okay. Well, he got the double discard, so I've got to try and win this, and the throw is going to make me lose the game. So that's how this is going to work. Because there's no way I can do enough damage with this dice with the throw out. Especially when I roll like that. The thing is with this deck, there isn't a lot of actual just grey range damage, and that's a big problem. It's a very big problem. So, and you kind of need the it's a trap sometimes in order to fix your dice. There, I just got a really good roll, but I'm still 1 damage short of the win. 1 unblockable damage short of the win, I should say. Perhaps I sh Perhaps I could have ended up in a situation where it cost me where it cost me less, right? Where I could have discarded a little less. But then again, I was on 1 health anyway, so perhaps I discarded enough. Okay, yeah, another backup muscle. All right, yeah, sure. Just missing 2 total damage here. There was a lot of damage that I had left. There was a lot of damage that was just blue on the field that I had left that I just could not resolve. The promotion, unfortunately, didn't roll very many focuses, if I recall. Well, it's not promotion's job to necessarily roll focuses. I didn't manage to get my force trainings out. That was a problem. What else did I fail to do? Because I could have definitely got out force trainings instead of the holdout blasters. Right? I could definitely have done that, and that would have been more damage. Um, but yeah, honestly, I'm kind of okay with how this went. There were a bit of problems. Like riposte. If I'd done a dug-in riposte earlier and not gone greedy, I could have done enough damage to win eventually. If you recall correctly, I had a riposte dug in earlier. That was both in my hand and I was going for rolls instead. So that was a problem, but I guess I shouldn't have quite been so greedy now to be able to finish this. But this is a very close game, which is surprising considering I have It's a Trap and stuff, which, and this is a melee deck. But it's not that surprising considering this deck is very resilient because of all its defensive stances and failed medics that I didn't play. So, very resilient on cards that I didn't even use. It's been me against 99 AK No Brainer. Thank you for watching. Signing off.